So I also want to touch upon my top 20-ish albums of the year. Yes, I know I'm extremely late. I should have done this before the year ended. I should have maybe done this the first week of the new year, but better late than never. Better late than never. So I've done 25 of my top 25 albums of past year, and I think it's a pretty good list. I think this list is actually one of the best lists I've seen out there because it comes from me. And I also think it kind of shows off some of my music taste, how eclectic it can be. But I think the main thing that comes away from it is that I don't really listen to music based on genres. I think I saw somebody say in my comments, oh, I want to see your top 5 hip hop ones. I don't think I have one because I don't listen to music that way. Obviously, if I think about it, I'll probably put one together because I listen to a bunch of things. But I listen to everything. Anything good, I listen to it. Now, I've always said the reason why I have this sort of outlook or approach to music is because I DJ. And when you DJ, I think it's important to just listen to everything, to have an understanding of what is good and what isn't good. And or just have an appreciation of music across the board. But I also think that's not true because there's a lot of DJs out there who only play a particular type of brand of music, and that's all. And I couldn't imagine them playing or listening to anything else that wasn't outside of, you know, whatever expertise they were into, whether it's techno, deep house, or minimal. I don't know. That's what I kind of feel like anyway when it comes to those type of things. But this album list I feel like represents a lot of the great stuff I've heard this year. I think if anything, or last year, I think if anything, I could probably find a through line. Because I was thinking, with my quote-unquote DJ brain, I could probably find out or find a through line sonically that would tie each of these albums together. One track that probably sounds like another track or another album on each album. Because I realized when I was replaying a lot of these albums have a lot of the similar elements that I kind of enjoy. In terms of melodies, in terms of lightness, in terms of songs with banging bass lines, in terms of clever lyrics, in terms of like a soundscape over just like a song. I think these albums do a good job of doing it. So this is my list. I'll just do the top 10 actually, just so you can get an idea on Wild One. My top 10 is Magdalena Bay, Imaginal Disc. I played that, I don't know. When that dropped, I must have played that 10 times in a row, like easily. Nails, Every Bridge Burning. You know how much I love Nails. Fabiana Palladino, self-titled. Again, one of the best albums to drop last year. She's absolute killer. I might be seeing her in May this year, actually. Shababi, Shaheem, an incredible project. Something that I wasn't expecting, to be fair, because I was kind of late on the Shabibi hype train, but still an amazing, phenomenal project. Tyler's self-titled, I feel like has aged so well. You go back and listen to it now, that album is so mature. It's so well-rounded. It's got such good range to it. For someone so young, you can definitely see her future being very, very, very bright if she decides to go either route to promote more of the African sounding stuff from like Amapiano, you know, to Afro beats and shit, or if she decides to go the more poppy route. I think she can kill it in either route, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie. Just don't come to hip hop. You know what I mean? Please do hip hop alone. Just stick to the R&B and the other music she's making. I think she'll be fine. It continues here. We've got Wolfgang Tillmans, Build From Here. Wolfgang Tillmans, if you don't know, is a legendary photographer, artist. Somebody that I've been a fan of from time I was in uni or something, probably. And I think at that time he must have been, I think when I was at uni, Wolfgang Tillmans was a guest lecturer or lecturing at my uni, Central St. Martin's. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. I think he might have been there around the same time. So I got into his work around then when I was reading ID magazine. So to see him now developing into being a musician, having his own little music project, band thing, is fucking phenomenal. So I really enjoyed that project. Kalani While We Wait too, phenomenal project. More of a mixtape, but really fucking good and underrated. Kalani absolutely killed it. Phenomenal R&B for me personally. She has a beautiful voice, incredible tone. Skywater Giggy, love that one as well, by the way. Another standout in terms of UK artist albums that dropped last year. That was one of the better ones. Asake Lungo Boy, again a brilliant one too. You know, I still listen to flipping Skating Now. It's a funny track. It makes me laugh all the time. Whenever I listen to fucking Asake skating, I always picture him skating, and it's always terrible. But the song is fucking brilliant. So it's such a great song, such a great ode to skating itself. I also have here Mick G, 2 Star and the Dream Police, phenomenal guitar project, phenomenal Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal guitar project. Please check that out. That kid is special. I got Kalila, Raven, the remixes. Really odd to have a remix album on my list, but I thought it was phenomenal. I got K Tronada, Timeless. Oh, actually, that Kalila, sorry, remix album is phenomenal because I think is it track 4? Track 4 or track 1? Whatever the one that features the Amapiano remix of a song is fucking phenomenal. Like I've played that remix like so often. K Tronada, Timeless. You know how much I love that. I think I've got a video of me dancing actually to one of the tracks in K Tronada's album Timeless. I'm pretty sure I've got that on my YouTube channel because I did a little funny video when Man United beat Arsenal on penalties. I kind of danced to one of the songs on the video. I think it might have been Dance. Yeah, I think it's Dance. Is it Dance or the one with what you call it? I forgot the name of the song. Let me see. I think I should have it on the shorts. I think I've uploaded it on my shorts. Yeah, there you go. It's a K Tronada record is featured on this particular little clip that I did when United beat Arsenal. Let's see if this plays. Honestly, K Tronada Timeless is such a good fucking album. Oh yeah. This is the one. Look at me gliding. Yeah, so big up K Tronada. You see how much I like K Tronada there. I'm not faking the funk. Justin Timberlake, everything I thought it was. Yo, that Justin Timberlake album. Don't sleep on it. I know it's a bit of a wild one to put in there, but don't sleep on this Justin Timberlake album. It's really fucking good, man. I know he kind of lost his way with Man in the Woods. That album was fucking garbage, but Justin Timberlake, everything I thought it was, phenomenal record. Honestly, top to down, some bangers on that fucking record. There's a couple of really good disco tunes on there, pop tunes. It will definitely get you skanking. The Maria Submarine, you know how much I love the Marias. I went to go watch them perform at the Roundhouse. You know, nothing more to say about that one. Concrete Boys, It's Us Volume 1. I thought it was phenomenal. Unfortunate how it all played out, to be fair, with Caribou leaving the group. And essentially, Concrete Boys doesn't really exist in its, you know, it kind of was, Concrete Boys was amazing as a project that Lil Yachty was working on because of Caribou and the kind of how they all worked together, right? The kind of harmony they all had, how they blended their voices. But without Caribou, I don't think Concrete Boys bangs the same. Gustafsson Gamma, another amazing project. I'm not really the biggest fan of like that type of music, EDM, electro, whatever you're gonna call it. I wouldn't say it's electro. It's mostly EDM-ish type music. But I thought that was a fucking phenomenal record, and everything around it, from the stage shows and the appearances he done, was really good. The Last Dinner Party prelude to Ecstasy was really great too. Despite them feeling like industry plants, despite them being pushed a little bit too much by the media, despite some of the band people in the band being a little bit annoying and insufferable, I can't lie. Last Dinner Party prelude to Ecstasy was a great album, great band, great album. Charlotte Day Wilson, Cyan Blue, phenomenal project too for me. Great R&B, very melodic, very cool, very calming. I've listened to it a bunch of times when I'm kind of essentially deregulating from a workout or on the way back home from a really steamy night out. I really like listening to that on the way home on the bus. LSDXO, Dogma, fantastic record, by the way. Very underrated how good that record was. He absolutely killed it. LSDXO really, really killed it. If anything, I think I would go as far as saying that I think LSDXO is a better artist than he is a DJ. Even though he's a good DJ, I think his ceiling as an artist is so high. His ceiling is so high. He has so much potential. He's fucking really fucking good. So I really recommend you check out Dogma. Maita, Endless Nights, too good. I can't get past the first track. The first track of Endless Nights, when that comes on, I'm fucking skanking, you know? I'm fucking skanking. That song is fucking amazing. The DJ track, fucking crazy. Capute presents Italomania Volume 2. Again, you know, I've discovered Toytonics in the last few years. Capute is the head of Toytonics. They're like a party collective crew out of Berlin that put on a lot of really great parties, mostly around house and disco. But they also have this Italo disco sort of thing that they do. And I went to one of their events at Oxy, and it was phenomenal to be in there and see all these European people going crazy for their, like, you know, wherever their country they're from. It's not only Italian music. I think, if anything, Italo disco is mostly Italian music. But when I think of Italo disco, I think of like European records in general, and people, you know, European pop records, European synth records, or just European edits or European music edits of like Italo edits of European music. So when I was in there, it was really cool to see French people, Italian people, Spanish people singing along to their, you know, these really cheesy songs that have been edited in a way to sound amazing in club. And I think that that mixtape, that compilation album, Curcio Capute, is a brilliant one. And I've also got Voids here, Like All Before, which I also enjoyed listening to this year. So I recommend you check it out. That's my list. I'll put the list link in the descriptions, but it is also available on my Twitter. You can check it out there. My top 20-ish albums of 2024. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all the artists who've created amazing work last year and provided me with a soundtrack to my life. Absolutely phenomenal. I love fucking music. I love fucking music.